In 1994, about 20 years after the legalization of abortion in the United States, the tension between the pro-life and pro-abortion sides began to take a violent turn. In Boston, a man opened fire in 2 abortion clinics, killing 2 people and injuring 5 others. Recognizing the danger and hostility of the rhetoric used on both sides, the then governor of Massachusetts and Cardinal of Boston came together to call for dialogue. Their initiative resulted in nearly 6 years of secret meetings between 6 female leaders, 3 who were pro-abortion and 3 who were pro-life. An attorney, Frances Hogan, who had received death threats for her pro-life activism, was a member of these secret meetings.
It would have been a grave scandal. That was a real concern. We did not want to go public with it or let anybody know we were doing it. We didn't tell anybody we were doing it. I had no intention whatsoever of being involved in this, none whatsoever, because I felt it might take time out of my volunteer activism on the pro-life ethic and all of that. But the more I thought about it, it was a chance to meet with the other side. And I think that those of us who are pro-life, the 3 pro-life women, probably thought that maybe we could reach them with the truth of our message.
A new documentary series titled The Basement Talks recounts the story of these 6 women and their decision to dialogue, despite the threat of violence. It follows the heightened polarization and danger surrounding the abortion debate at that time, and the impact these talks had on both sides. In 2001, the leaders went public about their talks, and the media erupted. Their story made national news. As a result, Frances Hogan says she was invited to places that, at the time, would not have been welcoming to her message. She even spoke with leaders who said they had never in their life heard the pro-life position presented.
If you're not at the table, no one's going to listen to you. You have to keep your presence at the table. When I was a young attorney, I resigned from the American Bar Association when they took a pro-abortion stance and other professional organizations, and that was a bad mistake. And I advise young women today, stay right in there. Keep your seat at that table, even if you're the only one. You've got to be there or your voice will not be heard.
Hogan still uses the dialogue tools she learned from the basement talks today in her career as a lawyer. And nearly 3 decades later, she remains in touch with the pro-abortion leaders. She hopes their story will inspire people to not shy away from dialoguing with others who have different beliefs.